So one of the distinctive features of the University of Chicago Divinity School is that we have one faculty that is engaged with students in the MA program, the AMRS program, the MDiv program, and the PhD program across the various areas of study. And that's very exciting because it means that we all are involved in all of those programs and work with students where they are and meet them in terms of their own particular intellectual quests, their vocational interests, and their path that includes the University of Chicago Divinity School. So I have advisees in all of those programs. I also work, as we all do, with students in the college, but I have advisees in all of those programs, and I tailor my advising both to the program in question and to the student in question. So the first thing that we do when you come on board is have an advising meeting in September and really get to know what is it that's bringing you here? What is it you want to do in your MA program? What are your goals? And I see my role as an advisor both to listen and then to return back to you what I'm hearing, and then to be a resource for you who ensures that you will be able to access the incredible resources that are at the University of Chicago for your interests. I tend to meet with my advisees at least 2 times a quarter, probably more than that. And I'm always engaged with them on email and talking with them about their work and their choices. But it is the case that the Divinity School is a place where students who are self-motivated will do particularly well. And so my goal as an advisor is to help those self-motivated MAs, MDivs, PhD students to reflect upon where they are in terms of their academic course of study, to make sure that they are asking the key questions at the right time, and to support their work. I would say also that in terms of the master's programs, in the MA program, one of my strongest responsibilities as I see it is to help students to think about their main intellectual agenda in the academic study of religion. When people come as MA students, they have a range of interests. So then the question becomes how best to use those 2 years of coursework and of extracurricular activities to follow their interests. That's my main goal there. In the Master of Divinity program, each student is different and each student has a different reason for pursuing formal academic training to be a religious leader. And so in many ways, I want to reflect back to them what I see as their strengths in ministry, and at the same time also to ask, well, what about this? Or how would your ministry be different if you were to do this or that? And then for doctoral students, my main responsibility is to ensure that they get the deepest and the broadest possible training in their area of expertise, and that their own core skills, linguistic skills, research skills, writing skills, will bring them to the top of their abilities to function as research scholars and as those who publish significant works in our discipline. So there's some real commonality across all of those areas where I'm working with my advisees, but each of the degree programs has its own specific focus. And I would also just say, as a matter of advice, that students are encouraged to make the very best of every advising appointment and every appointment with any member of the faculty. So you're not limited to just your academic advisor. You should think the whole University of Chicago faculty is there as a resource to you. But at the same time, ask your questions. Be sure you seek out the best advice. But ultimately, what we're here to do is to help you to pursue your academic and intellectual and vocational goals. And that's what I see academic advising to be about.